Hey, everybody! Have you ever looked at someone and wondered, are they feeling what I'm feeling? You know, that whole butterflies in your stomach, can't stop smiling kind of thing? Well, today we're going to decode those mysterious signals and find out if someone special is, soaking wet for you. We're diving deep into the signs she's really into you, and trust me, it's going to be fun. Get ready to become an expert in love language, or at least a really good guesser. By the end of this video, you'll be a love detective Sherlock Holmes style, but with less fog and more giggling. So grab your magnifying glass, put on your detective hats, and let's get started. Chapter 1, The First Spark. Okay, first things first, let's talk about touch. And no, I'm not talking about anything inappropriate. Keep it clean, people. I'm talking about those little brushes of the hand, like when she accidentally on purpose touches your arm while laughing at one of your jokes. Or maybe she playfully nudges you while making a point. These seemingly innocent touches, they could be her way of saying, hey, I like being near you. It's like a little spark, a tiny zap of electricity that says, I'm interested. Pay attention to those sparks, my friends, because they're telling you something important. Of course, a single touch doesn't necessarily mean she's ready to elope, but if you're noticing a pattern of these little touches, well, it might be time to break out the good snacks and invite her over for a movie night. Just saying. Chapter 2. Laughing at your jokes, even the bad ones. Let's be honest, we all have our moments of comedic genius, and then there are times when our jokes crash and burn like a bad souffle. But here's the thing. When a woman is really into you, she laughs at all your jokes, even the ones that wouldn't make a pigeon chuckle. It's like you've suddenly become the funniest person on the planet. She's not just being polite. Oh no, she's genuinely enjoying your sense of humor, even if it's a little unique. This is because when we're attracted to someone, our brains release all sorts of happy chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin that make us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So if she's giggling at your puns and dad jokes, it's a good sign those happy chemicals are flowing. Just maybe don't quit your day job to become a stand-up comedian just yet. Chapter 3. Prolonged eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and I'm inclined to agree. When someone can't seem to tear their gaze away from you, it's like they're trying to peer into your very being. Now, I'm not talking about a creepy, stalkerish stare. That's never a good look. I'm talking about those lingering glances, those moments when your eyes lock across a crowded room, and it feels like the rest of the world just fades away. It's like you're sharing a secret, a silent conversation that only the two of you understand. Prolonged eye contact is a powerful indicator of attraction, my friends. It's a way of saying I see you, I hear you, I'm interested. So if you find yourself getting lost in her eyes, it might be time to muster up your courage and say hello. Chapter 4. Making time for you, the busiest people make time for love. We're all busy, right? Juggling work, friends, family, trying to squeeze in a workout and maybe even a nap if we're lucky. But here's the thing. When someone is truly interested in you, they make time for you, no matter how crazy their schedule is. They'll move mountains, or at least rearrange their sock drawer, to spend time with you. Maybe she suggests grabbing coffee after work, or maybe she invites you to join her for a walk in the park. The point is, she's actively looking for opportunities to be around you. She's not just fitting you into her schedule, she's making you a priority. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. So, if she's always finding excuses to hang out, take the hint. She's probably hoping you feel the same way. Chapter 5. Showering you with compliments, the sweet sound of admiration. Who doesn't love a good compliment? It's like a little verbal hug for the soul. When a woman is smitten with you, she can't help but notice all the wonderful things that make you, well, you. She might compliment your sense of style, your infectious laugh, or even your uncanny ability to parallel park like a pro. And it's not just about the big things either. She might notice the way your eyes crinkle when you smile, or the way you always remember to hold the door open for others. The point is, she's paying attention to the details, and she's not afraid to let you know that she appreciates them. So if she's constantly showering you with compliments, take it as a sign that she's head over heels. Chapter 6. Sharing is caring, opening up and letting you in. We all have our own unique stories to tell, our hopes, our dreams, our fears. When someone chooses to share those intimate details with you, it's a sign of deep trust and connection. If she's opening up to you about her childhood, her passions, or even her deepest insecurities, it means she sees you as someone she can be vulnerable with. This level of sharing is a two-way street, of course. If you want to nurture that connection, be sure to reciprocate by sharing your own stories and listening with an open heart. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. It's the key to building a deep and meaningful bond with another person. So embrace those shared moments. They're precious. Chapter 7. The Subconscious Language of Attraction. Have you ever noticed how couples who've been together for a long time start to act alike? They finish each other's sentences, they order the same thing at restaurants, they even start to dress alike. It's adorable. And also a little bit creepy, but mostly adorable. Well, this phenomenon is called mirroring, and it's a subconscious way of showing connection and rapport. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally start to mimic their body language, their speech patterns, even their breathing. So if you notice she's subtly mirroring your movements, like crossing her legs after you do, or tilting her head when you're talking, it's a sign that she's subconsciously trying to build rapport with you. It's like a secret dance, a silent symphony of attraction. And who knows, if you're lucky, maybe someday you'll be that adorable matching outfit couple that everyone secretly envies. Chapter 8. The Art of Flirting Without Words. Remember back in elementary school when you used to pull on the pigtails of the girl you liked? Okay, maybe that was just a boy thing, but the point is, teasing can be a playful way of flirting and showing affection. When a woman teases you, whether it's about your questionable taste in music or your inability to fold a fitted sheet, it's her way of keeping things lighthearted and fun. It's a sign that she feels comfortable enough with you to let her guard down and be silly. Just make sure your teasing is always good-natured and never hurtful. Think of it like a playful banter, a verbal tennis match where the goal is to keep the ball bouncing, not to hit each other with the racket. Chapter 9. The Power of Observation. In the age of information overload, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of notifications and forget the little things. But when someone is genuinely interested in you, they remember those seemingly insignificant details that most people would overlook. Maybe you mentioned in passing that you love peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Don't knock it till you try it. And the next time you see her, she surprises you with a jar of gourmet peanut butter and a bag of your favorite pickles. Or maybe you told her about your childhood dream of becoming a veterinarian, and she sends you a link to an article about a local animal shelter that's looking for volunteers. These small gestures speak volumes. They say, I hear you, I see you, I remember you. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a truly special connection. Chapter 10. Asking questions and really listening. We all love to talk about ourselves, right? It's only natural. But when someone is truly interested in you, they go beyond the superficial and ask questions that show they're really listening. They don't just nod and smile politely while you're talking. They engage with you. They ask follow-up questions. They want to know everything about you, from your favorite childhood memory to your wildest dreams for the future. They're not just trying to fill the silence. They're genuinely curious about what makes you tick. And when you're talking, they're fully present, giving you their undivided attention. This kind of genuine interest is a rare and precious gift. So if you find a woman who listens to you with her whole heart, hold on to her tight. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 telltale signs that she's totally into you. Remember, love is a beautiful and mysterious dance, and sometimes the best way to learn is to jump right in and see where the music takes you. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, to take a chance on love. And if you're lucky enough to find someone who makes your heart skip a beat, cherish every moment. If you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about the language of love, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more relationship advice and fun. And be sure to share this video with your single friends who might need a little help deciphering the signals. Until next time, be kind to each other, stay curious, and keep those sparks flying.